the key, so this shit not.
Hey y'all, hey, and we're back with another episode of Facts. So I have my girls, Di and Meek, with me. How y'all feeling on this day of love?
Hey.
Hey.
Feeling full of it.
Yes. We made it. We're still here, still shining, still being a star. Yep.
Not still being a star.
Still being a star, you know.
Okay,
hey.
twinkle, twinkle, little star.
You know, that's all we can do. That's all we can do.
Oh wait, no. Well, I don't want to say shine bright like a diamond, but shine bright like a diamond. That's my girl.
I like that. A shameless Rihanna plug. Love that. That was smooth. I like that. That was dope. Well, as you all notice, we do have a new member here to the Facts crew. This is our girl, Shanika. Shanika, aka Neek, aka Neek. She's here. She has joined the crew. You know, this is her first day with us. So let's go ahead. Let's give it up for her. Matter of fact, you know what? I celebrated incorrectly. I'm sorry. We supposed to take a drink to that. Here we go. Yep. It's okay. She'll start drinking next episode.
Look, I'm keto right now. That's the only reason why.
Oh, well, now that she's speaking that negativity, we're gonna go. I'm just playing. Gotta respect it. Well, in the words of Tom Joyner, when his show was happening, you know, we now have to go into our Black History Month fact for this week. I wish I could do the drums, but you know, the the little bongo or whatever that was there. I really don't think I did the beat right, but we're gonna rock with it. Yeah, there we go. This right here is gonna go to our everyday superhero who does not wear a cape. You all may have heard about this around social media. It's a young Black woman on Instagram who jumped into a series of lives and told everyone Happy Black History Month. This young woman who did this, she jumped into the main core product of her, the main core reason of her doing this is she wanted to make sure that Caucasians and every other race but Black people knew that it was Black History Month. She then began to outrage people. They began cussing her out, asking her how did she get there, trying to block her. Like I said, her courage outraged many, and they began to call her a series of derogatory names, and even said this month is called All History Month. This modern day representation of courage, kindness, and love is why she is collecting her roses here today. I wish that I knew her name. I wish, because I see it go around, but I think people may have taken her name out so that it can block her so that she isn't getting harassed on social media anymore. But we just want to say this show is dedicated to you because you know what? You did it because other people couldn't. And for that, I wear my shirt today that say, nah, Rosa Parks right there. Because you know what? Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. Boom. There we go.
Yeah, I commend her for her courage, but the fact that they're trying to pull away from Black History Month when it's what is it, Hispanic Awareness Week or month or
no
whatever.
Problem.
Their month don't get called All History Month, so don't try to pull away from the shine.
But I mean, we can't have anything to really celebrate us. It has to be inclusive.
Exactly. Because I noticed at I don't know if you all have noticed, like at children's schools, I remember when it was Hispanic Heritage Month and they made sure that they had some time where they dedicated stuff to it. I've been waiting for me to have to go buy my kids some dashikis. Okay. I want to go and get my 4-year-old a dashiki so bad just to bring it in because we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. It is very disheartening to see this. So I'm like, all right, we got a couple more weeks left, but it ain't that many. It's only 28 days. So we need that representation. We need that stuff up.
But I will say at Journey School, they are doing African American, a Black History Month, like little ceremony or whatever. And 3rd through 5th grade, they got to choose a person they wanted to be. And it's
Okay.
funny they're wearing a Rosa Parks shirt because she wanted to do Rosa Parks, but not saying
Really?
she had to settle. But her next best choice was Whitney Houston. So now
Oh.
we got to dress her up like Whitney. Now
Ooh.
we going
Please
with
let me
I
help.
want to
Please.
dance with Patty Whitney. We going with
Thank
that.
you.
We
Thank
going
you.
with
They got a
that.
shirt. They got a it's not a Whitney Hutton shirt, but they have a Whitney Houston shirt over at Foreman Mills. I'm going to go and get that shirt, okay? Because she gonna come in there and she got had a little wig and everything. Like,
Hmm.
oh my God. Oh my
Yeah,
God. She just
we
can't be
working on that.
nobody.
I said we're gonna go with I want to dance with you, Whitney, not Bobby and Whitney.
Hey, the dynamic duo.
You
Don't
know,
ever.
it was rather entertaining, you know,
It
They were.
was, but
I love the show.
because
especially the
I
little
hey,
dance in the store.
Exactly.
so
Oh
that's
man.
what we're going with. So
And that wig with that visor. Whew,
Hey,
whew, what
listen,
she did there. Whew.
God
God
rest her
bless your soul
soul.
with
You know,
oh
you
God.
know.
Mm,
At least we're laughing with her and not at her. But she
exactly.
definitely laughed at herself.
Damn. And now thinking about the anniversary of her death was, I believe, February 12th.
Yeah,
Damn.
it was a
Yeah.
Grammys weekend, right?
It was. It was. God damn.
Yeah.
Damn.
yeah,
All right.
Whitney, one of a
Well,
kind.
she was. She could sing her ass off.
That she could
Yeah.
do. That she could do.
Definitely.
So, my beautiful ladies, how was y'all's Valentine's Day?
I went to work.
Ooh.
It was amazing. I went to work.
Hey, there
Hey,
we go.
secure the bag.
Secure
Yes.
the bag because the
Secure the
bag
bag.
cannot secure
My
itself. You
kids got what they needed for Valentine's Day. I did my
got
job, went to work in the morning, went to work at night. Easy breezy.
okay. You handled your business. You
Man,
handled your
what?
business. Well, I received these forever roses right here. Have this right here.
Oh.
I'm glad to have them. They're very nice. There's actually so nice that my son decided to come over and do his own little part to it right there and said, "Oh, mommy, I was cutting the flowers."
Oh.
So that shows my level of appreciation because no one asked him to do that, but here we are. Can get what we get. But I had a nice time. I went and got the kids some balloons and everything, picked them up from school and had it set up in here, had like 10, 12 balloons around. So they really enjoyed themselves. And definitely got to go ahead and play my playlist, a wink, wink. And yeah, I had a great dinner and what a time to be alive. What about you, Tay?
Well, I celebrated twice. Um,
Okay. Okay.
the weekend I just made lamb, lobster, asparagus, bread, roasted potatoes, and some cheddar bay biscuits.
Okay.
Ooh, sorry.
Bless you.
Thank you. Then, of course, it's Taco Tuesday, so hey,
Listen.
tacos and work. And then, of course, got my baby out the way, got her things that she wanted, and then she had good grades. So I took
Oh,
her to
wonderful.
Starbucks. So, it was a win-win.
What a time to be alive. Hey, again.
It is.
Yeah, we made it. We made it. Look, hey, because you know what? It's somebody that didn't wake up to go ahead and celebrate Valentine's Day. So we are gonna sit here and I don't know how that, you know what, scratch that, just scratch that. Never mind. Yeah, we're gonna go into the pandemic craziness. The first thing we're gonna add is what I just said. Second, well, here's something that did not happen to us, and I guess this did not happen to you at Starbucks when you went to go and take your child there.
Yeah.
Starbucks charged a couple $4,000 for two coffees and a tip. This couple had saved up their money so that they could go on this lifelong dream vacay that they always had. And it wasn't until they left from there and they went to go and check their accounts and they happened to see that this money is missing. How did Starbucks repay them, you ask? Starbucks took it to a whole nother level. They were like, hey, we're going to go ahead and take care of this error and we'll send you the money in the mail. Starbucks then proceeded to send this couple, well, mail this couple a actual bounce check from Starbucks for this $4,000. The couple reaches back out to Starbucks, and Starbucks says, "Okay, we don't know how that happened. We're gonna send another check to you. We got it on the way." They said you can just put it directly in our accounts. They were like, "No, no, no. We'll just send a check to you." This couple is still waiting, so they've now missed their vacation. They're not going anywhere because of Starbucks. And I'll be honest, I don't drink coffee, but I know we all drive by Starbucks. We all see there is always a line. Y'all got it. Y'all got it. Don't play with these people. Don't play with these people. Yeah.
First of all, run me my damn money. If I have to come and get it out the register, that's just what the fuck I'm going to
The
do.
same way you took it, send it back.
Hello, you can reverse the charge. Don't play. And then if I use debit, it come back immediately. So don't play with me. Don't
Exactly.
play. Run me my 4K. First of all, I wouldn't have left. As soon as I would have seen the 4,000, I'd have like, so y'all about to get out the back? Or
And
how we doing?
that's
Their
what I
small
did when I
claims, I'm sure, could have escalated that and zailed the money right back to their account.
exactly.
I'm about to go on vacation. I had to miss my vacation. So now y'all about to run me more than 4,000.
Yes, because you owe me.
Right, because 9 times out of 10, I probably can't get back the money that I put down on my hotel. Hopefully, or my resort, whatever, wherever they're staying. And then you got to try to get an airline credit. Like, it's so much legwork behind that you probably made all types of other reservations or things that you had to prepay for if you want to do excursions or event. I need 10. I need 10.
Exactly. Need that
For my
pain and suffering money. Yes. Emotional
Mhm.
distress. Because they said it's a lifelong dream. So we know that this is a distance away. This is not the Caribbean. This is nowhere down in Mexico. This is probably somewhere like I'm thinking probably Paris, London,
Yeah,
somewhere
something like that.
further over, somewhere in Europe, further deep in Europe. Or it could even be to Asia, but it don't matter. I'll be honest. Even if I was sitting here going down the street, yo, run me my money.
Mhm.
Run me my money.
Mhm.
And it's like, don't play with me like that. And this is when they say that banks are FDIC insured. I'm about to call the FDIC people. Okay, I'm gonna call FDIC and I'm gonna find out where the fuck my money at because y'all playing with me. Give me my money. And
what Ronnie say from Players Club? Run
yeah,
me my money.
yes.
Yes.
Yes, and then that's when you got to really pull up on them. You got to pull up on them like an ATL, and then remember they big boy
Hey,
rolled up on
boy,
the
where
little
you
rest.
been, boy? Where you
Yeah,
been?
I ain't seen you, boy, where you been? Because that's how, and then people wonder why it's like workplace violence. I understand this couple didn't work there, but now I'm thinking like what type of stuff that was. Because think about it. Okay, so I don't, like I said, I don't drink coffee. So I don't know the average cost for a coffee. But whatever it was, I'm going to take it that it must have somewhere along the way included enough of a tip possibly to round out to like $20 or something like that, or something with the four. I don't know how this happened
If you
because you
made
still
$20, but then isn't that odd? I thought the stuff is automated when you go. Most of the time it say, do you want to give a tip? And you push yes or no. So I don't understand. Like, it's a lot of things. I mean, I just went to Starbucks today, but I went to
check your
Starbucks
receipt, check your
Target.
account. We had paused all this. Check your account.
No, I pay with my Cash App card, so that came immediately.
There we
Starbucks,
go.
$8.
Yes.
But what if they put in a custom tip and they put 4, but they actually hit the 4 zeros?
How many times?
after?
But if you, so what they could have been leaving a 40. I'll say maybe a $40 credit. Maybe that's on the wish and the
I
prayer.
ain't giving these niggas.
No, I
Okay,
was just thinking like $4.
yeah.
$4.
Yeah, and I'm trying to think what math that was in that. So like, okay, so maybe their total was $16 and they was gonna give them a $4 tip
Yep, to make
to
it like
total out to,
20.
because I'm
I mean,
trying to
for
think of
my
what
two
your
drinks,
total had to be to get to that.
my two drinks today was $8.57. So I'm still a little
Ooh.
confused because I got a big one, a venti, and I got a grande. So
Mm,
I,
they
I
tried it.
don't understand. I mean, you can easily spend $20 in there, but if you got only two coffees, you were only spending between, depending upon the size, you
Mm-hmm.
were spending no more than $12.
Yeah.
I'll say that you're
Mm,
spending no more than $12. So I don't understand
Unless you
where
getting
the
your drink custom made.
zeros. Yeah,
yeah,
they'll add
and
all those, but for the most part, where the other zeros come from, bruh?
exactly. Like I want to see the actual receipt. I want to see what math that somebody had to do to get to that. And that's why
That
I'm like, it
too.
don't,
And
it
did you
doesn't
not
add up.
check? before you hit, because most time when people add tip, you gotta re-enter it or you gotta accept it about twice.
I don't know, but I'll be honest. The only thing I did go to Starbucks for is actually I like their pound cake. I like the slice of pound cake or whatever. And so I would go in there for that. So now I'm like, guess what? Y'all lost y'all goddamn customer because I'll be damn. Y'all better charge this much money.
But just now, it just makes you want to pay cash for everything. But
It really does.
You can't get your Starbucks rewards by paying cash. You just gotta open up the app. Blah 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 blah. I don't understand. Then so they must not be Starbucks members then, because if you scan it when they scan it with your phone, it takes off what the total cost is, and you can go in. I believe and add a tip on the app,
but that's also a reason why they moved. Like I said, they not gonna get my business no more because again, I'm just coming there for a slice of pound cake, dog. It's fine. I will get. My grandmother had a stroke before she could tell me how to make the pound cake. So guess what?
It's okay. I got a copycat recipe for you.
There you go. Exactly. Because I just want to learn how I'm gonna go ahead and do that. I can make a cake. I just need to know how I make that icing like that. Like, is that confectionery sugar and all that? But here we are. Anyway, so now here's something very interesting that I saw, especially because this upcoming weekend is All-Star Weekend, and it's in Utah. Well, I found out that the Great Salt Lake, the river, in Utah is vanishing, y'all. It's vanishing. It's really leaving. As the lake is disappearing, what's left behind is now projected to poison the lungs of over 2.5 million people. 2.5 million people.
Oh,
And this was really interesting that I find this out, right? Because I'm like, wait a minute. All-Star Weekend is coming up. The amount of Negroes that are about to make their way to Salt Lake City, this is a setup. I ain't never seen it. This is almost probably as bad as the slave trade started right here in Black History Month. It's like we got a good way to smoke all their asses out real quick. I don't know. I don't plan on going to Salt Lake City anytime soon. But here we go. And this is not this definitely is not okay. What y'all think about it?
Something always happens in the 20s.
Pretty much.
I'm ready for the aliens to just come and get me at this point. I'm good. I'm good. COVID was enough. I'm good. I'm getting.
I know. Cannot come get me.
Hey, the mothership, please.
You're right. And it's very. The thing about it is that I only saw this on CNN. I have not seen this make it to the mainstream media. The amount of Negroes that was paying attention to and making paying attention to everything else that's been going on over this week. Like, this is a really busy week right now. These I'll be honest, these 3 weeks right here where we got the Grammys, and then we have the Super Bowl, and then we have All-Star Weekend. These three always come back to back like this. So it's enough stuff where people are prepared to get ready to go places and watch events and be a part, that I don't think they're really paying attention to the news. All they really worried about is any airport delays in the weather. That is it.
Yeah.
Nothing else. This is scary, Black people. Please. Hopefully y'all watch this before you go. Like
that too. But then speaking of weird stuff going on, you got the explosion that happened in Ohio / Pennsylvania, around that area that nobody saw. And it was, I believe, a train derailment, and it was carrying some chemicals on there. I forgot the list of chemicals. But either way, it's taken out. It's mainly affecting the animals right now.
Oh, wow.
And they said they found a lot of like ants that are dying, animals that are dying, people, concerned about their pets. But like I said, it's been very minimal coverage on this. I just happened to run across it on Twitter, and I was like, oh, who knew that this happened?
It's very crazy to hear that, because I'm from Ohio. I talked to 2 people from Ohio today that currently live there. Like, my godfather's 72. My father's 58.
Is it residents? Yeah, the residents of Ohio, they don't even know. And the people that were covering it, I heard that they were arresting the journalists and the news, like the reporters that were covering this, and I'm like, what's the purpose of
Wow.
covering this up? Like, is there something else
Oh
we
my
should
gosh.
know? But yeah, I'll drop it in
Please do.
the, it's very interesting, very very.
Wow. Yeah. Dang, I'm like, my uncle's even out there. And then like the part of Ohio where they're at is the part that is closest to Pennsylvania. Like I think after you cross the Pennsylvania line, they're maybe 30 to 45 minutes away.
Oh
So
wow,
that's very wild to hit it.
Mhm.
And like I said, I talked to two of them today. Yeah, I'll be placing a call afterwards. Wow, that's terrible.
yeah, it's crazy. There's recommendation is to keep your pets inside.
What about the damn pets? What about the people? What about the children? What about the kids?
Uh,
Kids got school, so they just out there at the school bus.
Once
This
again,
is
people just do what they want to do.
oh
Yeah,
god.
yeah, that's
All
all we
right.
can do. That's all we can
Prayers
do.
up for the animals and the ASPCA and Sarah McLaughlin and her song "Through the Eyes of Anger." Mm-mm.
Yeah, we sip to that.
Yeah, I was definitely gonna sing it, but I didn't know if my vocals was gonna hit right.
It's
I
okay,
was.
but since you brought up singing, and I can't put on my fur today, for un,
Yeah,
un ungodly reasons.
ungodly. I was gonna bring mine out here just to lay it in the background, just for Meech and Terry. And hey,
But
Mama, Lucille. Mm.
it's okay. It's okay because we had something greater. We had
All right,
something.
all
You
right.
had Shirley Ralph,
Yes,
who got to sing the national anthem
yes,
at the Super Bowl, and she
yes.
killed.
She.
Now, on the funnier side, I seen someone say ever since she left Moesha's dad, she's been shining. I said, you know what? Y'all ain't right.
I'm trying to remember what his name was. Was it
Frank.
Frank? He
Yep.
kind of got the same haircut as Charles and BMF. So this is very fitting. This is a great transition. Great transition. Okay. And I don't think he ever got caught up cheating on D, but I remember when she left him.
Yeah.
And that's probably because she got a better role. I don't know. They might have did a rebrand of uh was it Dreamgirls on Broadway or something that she was doing. I know she did a lot of Broadway work. Like I'm proud of her though, because when I tell you that woman has remained active our
Mhm.
entire lives. Like when we was born, she was already doing stuff. And to see her now even on Abbott Elementary. And so now I was able to share that experience with my daughter and say, hey, and I'm like, look at this. And then she's like, she's a teacher. And I'm like, mm-mm,
She's a
babe, she's actress.
phenomenal
Actress.
actress.
Yes. I'm very proud of her. She's getting her. I'm gonna check her age because she's been in this game for a minute. And this year she is winning. She is winning. And I ain't gonna lie. Whoever does her hair, whoever her stylist is, she keeps some girl from around the way. They
Her
keep her
daughter
jeans tight.
her daughter styled her outfit for the Super Bowl.
Oh.
Yeah, her daughter styled her outfit for the Super Bowl. But yeah, whoever do her hair be having her shit
They keep her right. Yeah, because even
correct every time. She give
every
to me,
time.
she's giving Viola vibes.
Yeah.
She is. She is. You know what? Well, hold on. No, no, you can't mention her and Viola in the same sentence. She done put her
She not a
years in.
part of
Don't
the
do that.
EGOT, is she?
She is. I think she is. No, you know what? She's not. That's Viola that just became part of the EGOT. No,
It's
I think this
Viola,
is the
Whoopi,
first.
and who's the third one?
Damn. I want to say no. Hallie didn't get one.
Mm-mm.
Damn.
No idea. I'm not even gonna lie.
We'll find out that answer. We'll bring that back to you next week.
Speaking of more awesome fucking females, the um the the air and space people. I forgot what they're called, but
NASA?
yeah, the firefighter, whatever. But too many F's. The the people
Yeah.
that fly out the damn stadium when they shooting off the fireworks after the national anthem is read was all female, all female.
Okay.
Oh, that's
That flew
dope.
over. So I was like, okay, the Super Bowl showing off. First, you got Cheryl singing the national, but actually, let me go back to her. She sang the national Black anthem.
Yes.
Correct.
Lift every voice and sing. Mm.
Yes, she sang that. But yes, the ladies in the military was all females. They flew over the stadium. Awesome. And then they brought out my girl Riri. Whew.
Okay, now wait, hold on. I cannot let you disrespect this white man. Hold on. The one, the one who sang the national anthem, that man's name is Chris Stapleton. I have been a fan of his for the past year. He is a country singer. That man, I thought I was listening to a black man in the car. I was clicking on something. My daughter wanted to watch. She wanted to hear something from America's Got Talent. No, The Masked Singer. And so somehow I clicked on something and it had Chris Stapleton on there. When I tell you that Caucasian man, that you listen to him and don't watch the music video. When I tell you, you're gonna sit here and be like, yo, who this? Who this from down Memphis? And he like, a Caucasian man. And that man he is a full-on country singer, but he killed it last night. I'm a huge fan of his, so I cannot let this you're the only country person I have ever been a huge fan of, to the point where, I was showing people like, yeah, you gotta check him out. And it's like, he got some bangers. I ain't gonna lie. But that's
Wait,
that. But
you
I'm
want to
sorry.
know the most trifling part is? I missed that part of the Super Bowl.
You did? Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm gonna have to put this in.
I missed that part. So hats off
He
to Charles.
he killed it. Okay, I'm gonna make sure I put it up on my page, on the gram, and on Facebook. When I tell you, he killed it, and he hit the notes. He does the extra exaggerated African American singing, holding on and making all them extra notes. So you be watching, you be like, my man, all right. You gotta sit here, you gotta sound like an old black man, my boy. Yeah, man, all that stuff. But anyway, I'm so sorry. I was just like, because I was trying to go in sequential order. Back to
Yes, back to Rihanna. Forever. We're best friends and she just doesn't know it. So according to Rolling Stones, they said her performance was ranked top 8 of all Super Bowl performances, which I feel like it was up there. And then the fact she literally stole the shine because she announced that she was pregnant, whether and it was a very subtle announcement. It was like, here it is what it is. Y'all ain't getting that album, so don't come from my neck. Boom. Yep. Done. And
Maybe she's a millionaire. She don't need to do nothing else no more.
You're right, but it's
and we're back. That right there was a little bit of technical difficulties, but it's all right. Hey, we're a podcast. Things happen that are beyond our control. It's a lot of electronics around here. Anyway, back to Rihanna. She killed Super Bowl. I don't care what nobody says. She did a great job, and she's got to be the first woman who was actually publicly, knowingly, visibly pregnant performing on the Super Bowl. I'm pretty sure there's been many other people that did those type of things, but no, got to give it to her. Mm-hmm. And then, you also heard the nonsense about Kodak Black. I like the way he said this. He said, y'all heard about what Uncle Trump said? He said that this is the worst. And I'm like, I can't believe he said that. And then I thought about it, I said, but Kodak, you right. He let you out. You're right. You and Lil Wayne are entitled to sit here, wave the train. I can see him and Al probably out here at voting booths and everything. And I'm going to let him do that. And with no problem, because again, that man went through some things and he is not doing time that I'm more than certain he damn sure did that crime. But anyway, next up, let's see. So, high scoring game, y'all. That was a high scoring game. The Chiefs won, and everybody was really against them. A lot of people did not think that they were going to make it. The underdog was like a underdog no more.
Yeah. Both of their offenses were really good.
Yeah. It was hurt, 2 weeks prior to this. He got hurt. He had a high ankle sprain. So him really, performing as well as he did, and then he got injured, I think about halftime. Again, when he was tackled, and he still pulled it off. He came back like Superman. And I also feel like deep down, the Chiefs wanted it just a little bit more.
Exactly.
Than the Eagles. So, I mean, you got outsmarted. Andy Reid did a good job. He came through. He nailed it. Now, I will say there was some bad calls during the game.
A lot.
In particular, the last call, the holding call, I forgot the defensive player name.
Oh
I believe it was on
man.
Juju. Of course, me playing sports or whatever. Bing, bang, boom. I felt like it went both ways because initially when he first made contact, he did grab his jersey just a little bit, but the second hand, I wouldn't have considered that holding because it didn't really slow him. It might have threw him off his route a little bit, but it didn't per se
Right.
slow him down from catching the ball.
Yeah.
But the refs, they're human, and
Yeah.
people get in an uproar ever since they were making bad
Mhm.
calls that one year, which was
I
horrendous.
remember. I damn sure for that. Damn
That
sure.
was I mean, it was good. It was a good game overall. It was a good game. I felt
It
like the
was.
Eagles defense could have stepped up a little bit more, considering you know they're known for their defense, and everybody kind of was like Eagles defense, woo woo woo. But Holmes, he came through. He pulled the trigger. He cooked the birds. I mean, it's
Yeah.
those two. But then also another shine on Black History Month. They're both black. You got
And win
two
is a
black
win.
guys.
Yes, a win is a win. No matter what, a win is a win. You gotta
Right,
take your.
pretty much. And then the Kelsey brothers, I thought that was cute.
That was. I'm
How
like,
they got to
oh
play against each other.
yes.
Mhm.
And of course, one came out on top, but hey.
Listen, this Thanksgiving,
A win is a
this
win. They got to play together.
they
Yeah.
did, they did. But all it takes is I don't know how many Miller Lights in that they're gonna have to get, but it's gonna be a problem this summer, and I don't know if it's gonna be somewhere between. Oh, it's gonna be Mother's Day. It's gonna be Mother's Day. I was gonna say Easter, and then I was gonna say Memorial Day, Mother's Day, because they both gonna go and get in contact with their mother, and somebody gonna say,
Mhm.
hey, somebody gonna say something slick. It's gonna be their father or father figure or uncle who's gonna say something about, yeah, you were never good at that since a child, and they were like, yeah, I know what. And a fight, and I totally agree with it. I'm all for it, and whoever the brother who lost, he about to get his lick back. He about to get all that
Yeah,
back.
that was Jason Kelly. And it's just funny though. I said Kelly, Kelsey, sorry. Um, they're kind of they look alike, but they're like day and night. It's like Travis, I don't want to say is black, but he more got the swag, and
Like
Jason.
T and Tamara.
Yeah, there you go. Perfect.
Oh, that
Perfect.
was a
Perfect.
good one. That was a good
Save me
one.
from saying what I wanted to say. So is that was the perfect
That
description.
perfect analogy.
Yep,
Damn.
that is two
Good.
brothers. So
Ladies and gentlemen, our girl Nek Nek right here. All right. All right. Well, let's see. Snowfall comes back February 22nd, y'all. This the final season.
I ain't gonna lie. I ain't never seen it.
what?
Yeah. I don't so look, I don't watch a lot of black shows. I do,
Oh.
but I'm not the one that puts them on. If they're on and I walk in the room, I sit down and watch it, but I'm not going in. Let me go watch this. Yeah, no. I watch Golden Girls.
God. I mean, Golden
They
Girls is a
King of
hit
the
too,
Hill.
though. They
Yeah,
they're
it
a hit
is.
too. So you
Yeah.
can't go
Thank
wrong
you
with
for being a
Sophia.
friend. Travel around the world and back again. Because I ain't gonna lie, when Betty White died, that was the end of 2021.
Yes, I shed a
Yo,
tear.
I mean, she's funny. You definitely had to give her a rose.
mm,
You had to give her
mm,
literally give her roses.
definitely. She was so dope. And then like I started finding pictures of her out that I never thought I would ever see. I saw this picture of her with Easy E. I was like, how
Hey,
did
she
this
was down for
happen?
the brown.
Hey, she was in it
Yo,
to win it.
if you
She was
try and
in
tell
it
me
to win
Easy E, oh God. Oh God.
no, not in it to win it like that,
Not
but
like that.
she was
Oh,
to
Nah,
win it.
she was dope. She was for
Right.
animals, the LGBT community, and all the
She
extra
fucked with
letters. Let
everybody.
me not leave anybody out.
she
But
did.
she was down for all that. So yeah.
I'm gonna find a picture and send it to y'all. And then like when you see that picture, I'm like, yo, that's a Black History Month moment, okay? Because I'll be honest, if I got an opportunity to meet her, I definitely would have been so excited. Like, oh my
Absolutely.
God. So happy to see you, Rose. And like, was Blanche a bitch in real life? Because she played that role too well.
She
But
did.
I'm R.I.P.
Fun fact, actually, Blanche and Dorothy didn't really like her. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. By the end
What?
of the series, they did not really like her because she used to make fun of Sophia. She had started going into her like her phase of dementia. So she'd like make a joke about her flubbing her lines and stuff like that, and they ain't find it funny. But she
Ah,
was just doing it to like keep the
right,
crowd
The
light and
morale.
happy still.
right.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I mean, I get it on both ends, but fuck it, that shit still was funny.
Yeah, like I mean, dark humor isn't for everybody. Everybody doesn't get it, and it can go left very quickly. Like there's a lot of things I know over here with the way I talk to my children, stuff I say. I saw somebody look at me like, "You cannot say that to your kids." I'm like, they know I'm
Yes, they
playing with
can.
them. This is a joke.
Fuck these kids.
Yeah.
I love
Message.
them. I love them. Don't get me wrong.
Definitely do.
Not for my kids, but in the end, fuck these kids.
Once again, message.
Ladies.
Mm, mm, mm,
Mm.
mm.
Whew.
But
What else
on a
we
more
got?
serious note, have y'all watched this? I keep calling it "This Is Us," The Last of Us.
I have not watched it.
What?
I
So,
haven't. Oh, my bad.
just a quick recap. It's
Yes.
basically about this fungus that takes over your system, and it like literally controls you.
Oh
It's
wow.
shit. I can't remember the name. It begins with a C. Something. I'll look it up later. But anywho, it's this fungus that takes over you, and right, and it's a real fungus. Like it is here today. Like it is real, and it invades ants.
God.
It's like cold-blooded animals. So long story short, it wouldn't be able to survive in a human body, but the fungus has mutated in the show, and it's literally like COVID. Yes, the cordyceps. Um, it's taken over humans. It's mutated to where it can function inside of a human body, and then
Oh, God.
it's crazy because it turns you into like this mushroom looking type thing, and then they going around biting people, and then now you got a few hours, literally a few hours before you turn and start acting crazy. And then like you got different types of ones that can't see but they can hear, and then you got the ones that can see and can hear. It's just all fucking bad. Long story
I hear you.
short, where I'm going with this is I seen on Instagram, of course, always on fucking Instagram, that it could never really affect us unless us, like our bodies, like seriously mutated and everybody mutated.
Mhm.
Um, like they're like 3 mutations away being able to, survive in a human body. But like I said, we as humans would have to mutate tremendously for us to even host them because they wouldn't make it because we're too warm. So I know that was completely random, but that shit just threw me off because it's like, it's real. Like it's really real. Just like they was talking about COVID and how they introduced that. And then you got all this other wild shit. And then boom, now we got COVID. The last thing I
Oh
want
God.
is to be running from mushroom looking ass people. No.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like the show's like 5 episodes and the first one is pretty lengthy, but it's worth the watch. But it's trippy as
Oh,
shit because then you got, it's kind of giving Resident Evil vibes also because you
okay.
got one girl who's immune to it, but she got it in her body type shit.
Mhm.
So if you
Wow.
have nothing to watch, it comes on Sundays on
I don't,
HBO
I don't
Max.
know if you necessarily got me in to want to watch that because a lot of these movies, like a lot of stuff is really got real and it really start
Yeah.
happening. And um,
I
I
mean, I
got
just
enough.
need to know how
What
to
they
kill.
say, art imitates life.
Exactly. And I don't need that type of negativity in my life.
Well, I will say fire kills it and
Thank
headshots,
you.
but preferably
I
fire
had to run that back. I had to run
because
that back. Okay, I got it. No, no, no. I was saying the verbiage. I was like, what? I'm like, so now we gotta go out and give head and I die. I'm like, it really took me a minute. That's what I'm like, well, and I was like, well, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say nothing else. Okay, yep, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah,
Yeah,
fire.
because I'm up next year be like, everyone, go out here, go to Dick's Sporting Goods, buy you a bunch of knee pads, and get prepared. Get ready because you know it's your time to shine. Be like, please, I'm ready. I'll do whatever you want me to do. Oh God. I'm damn
Oh
sure
my
not
God.
watching this. I can't. I can't. I can't.
But
I can't
yeah,
even listen right.
it's good. You got, if you, like I said, if you got time, I would definitely watch it. Definitely watch. But
Fine. I'll put some time into the first episode. Fine. And we'll see where it goes. I'm willing to do that.
okay,
But yes.
I appreciate that.
Mm, right. Well,
Mushroom people.
right. And then let's see, it says a runner, stalker, clicker, and bloater. Yeah, I don't know.
I can't.
Like I'm just reading it. Like, okay, as we record, we do have a chat up, and so we have other members of the network, and they sit here and they give in their insight on it. And when I saw that, I'm like, we not about to go to the next thing and without discussing this, because what? A runner, a stalker, clicker, and bloater.
Yeah, it's tough. But here we are.
And this
Here,
is what we talk
okay,
about
y'all.
after the recap of Valentine's Day. This sounds like all the things of a wild night on Valentine's Day and what you did that now has got you a man either being a runner, a stalker, a clicker, or a bloater. Woo! All right. So, Miss Neat Neek,
Hmm.
darling, you were telling us about something that we had never heard of until you mentioned it. And this is the main reason why this is one of the reasons right here. This, everyone pay attention to this right here. Tell us, darling, tell us.
All right, so it's a movement going on right now, real popular. It's called the Passport Bros.
The Passport Bros. Mm,
Yeah. So with this movement, these guys, they're getting their passports and they're going to like countries, Thailand, Colombia, stuff like that, and they're looking for girlfriends and wives. They're doing that because Black women in America are not submissive. So they're basically doing
mm,
that to try and hurt us because we're not submissive
mm.
enough for them.
You have to give us a reason to be submissive, but that's a conversation for another day. But
Oh,
yeah.
So
Oh,
when you
listen.
mentioned this to me, I definitely went and did some extra research, and I saw one of the people who was one of the leaders of this movement. And when I saw this video of him, I'm like, okay, well, I'm not saying I would say this, but you know what? Not I would. I am fucking saying it, sir. Respectfully, respectfully, for that individual, I saw you. Nobody was checking for your ass. That's why it is best for you to go over there. We are not stopping you from being a passport bro. We are not.
Listen, we
Please
don't
go over there with
care. And
love.
if your approach is whack, just say that.
Just fucking say
gosh.
that.
Then you want us submissive for what? We don't know if you crazy. You could want us to be submissive so you could be Ike Turner.
Mm-mm.
No.
Listen, create a space for me to be soft and submissive. And look at how things change.
Listen. What?
Hello.
You
Here
can't
we
have
go.
peace in the middle of chaos. Don't bring me chaos and then think I'm going to be your peace.
Hello.
Exactly.
Because it ain't I'm a whole motherfucking hurricane.
I could be your peace or your mirror. Which one you want?
Exactly. And the thing about being submissive is the fact of like, I will say, let me make sure I word this correctly. You can do all the things that someone would want you to do. You can literally do everything, not giving no problem, not giving no static, no nothing. And they can still find a problem with you. There'll still be that. So it's either that I think because of the fact that certain men didn't feel like they were enough, they are making sure to go above and beyond to make sure that you know you aren't enough. And it ain't got nothing to do with you. This is about getting back at all the girls that ever said that they wasn't enough. This is about
And their bullhead
all
ass
the girls
mamas
that
who
curve.
made them the head of the household as a kid. So they ain't had no
Right.
childhood.
And I will never call my son my king and all this stuff now. My son's middle name is King, okay? That. And I still don't even do that. I only talk about that when I need to know. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it. Other than that, no. But I mean, I will make sure that he understands what the proper treatment is of that. And then he'll see that in the way that I treat people that I date when they get to that point. But it's to the fact of I've been in a series of relationships and you can do all that. And then somebody could still find a reason. And it could be like, all right, I don't like my food to touch. It could be like, man, the bitch don't plate my food right. It could be something as petty as that. And
Mhm.
it's like, oh, so you want your food to touch, but I'm like, I don't put my stuff like that. But this thing of being submissive, okay. Now what about the women who were submissive and like got real live proof that they were submissive? And then these people still things still didn't work out. So then what's your reasoning? But
Because
for
she
that one,
held him
for the main
accountable.
thing, and that's the thing. That's the thing. And people cannot stand accountability. But the main thing, the main shallow ass thing I'm saying is I seen this man. He's all there. He's kissing the girl. He's telling her, give me a kiss. And the girl, she keeps her, and he's like, come on, give me a kiss. Like, you know, her
But that
head.
shows you he's
She's
one of those dudes
uncomfortable.
that
This man
she's
is right here.
uncomfortable. He's
She
never
turned this far.
like that's I mean like real shit. That's basically is what it's given. It's like you never got none. The one person that did let you give some probably was awesome. Here, huh? Take it type
Yeah,
some
man.
sympathy.
It just
Then
sounds like a bunch of drunk nights and bad decisions is what it sounds like. And that's
I
how
wouldn't
that went down.
even step foot even on a drunk night. I don't care. Some no, no. It's a hard no for me. And then you wanted passport bros. You gotta go international to get what
And
you want. Yeah, I'm good
right,
with you.
like when you first mentioned this to me, I did not know that they were going to look for wives. I remember you were saying it, and I'm trying to look it up as you're talking about it. And I did not know that they were searching for wives. I thought passport bros was people, individuals of all races, because from what I saw, the passport bros is not a black thing. This is a whole man or men who identify as men thing to go and do this to look for a spouse. I
Oh,
didn't think it was
wow.
that. I thought so once I saw that part, it was why because I saw some Caucasian men posting about it. I saw some older Caucasian men, and they sitting there, and I'm thinking like, okay, this is just a
That's
girl.
creep shit.
And
That's what it
oh,
is. Creep shit. You're being creepy because
and
Yeah.
if you
you
saw him, and
here.
he wasn't that older Caucasian dude that his hair might have turned gray early. No, no. He was not one of those. He was not one of those. And the thing about it, at first, I'm like, okay, passport bros. I just thought that this meant that they was gonna go out of town and just try to, fuck some girls while they there, and then they just keep going around from country to country. That's what I thought that was. I didn't know that they were really on a search for a wife. So I guess this is really something that's been around because they had the mail order brides. I remember hearing about that like when I was younger. And I guess, over the years they just changed those things or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on, but it's a wild world out here. But
The black men have, well, some black men have jumped the train.
yeah, I mean, the way they've been out here jumping double dutch for, oh,
Bye. They can go.
mm,
Hello.
yeah, like, yay, more
What do
power
we?
to you.
What is it? What is it? Well, God will always send in a new shipment of men.
Hello.
He will. And then this one of the things like, see, then if we say this, then we sound like bitter black women, and we say, what one man won't do, another man will, and it's like, see, and that's your problem. It's like, but you ain't want you want to be one of the passport bros, bruh, and people know that you was with me, so I really think it's a wild scenario. Now, what I would like to find out is there possibly a group? It probably is a group of women that I don't see them being as passport bro. Matter of fact, what is it called? 90 Day Fiance. That
Hmm.
right there is like a more expedited version of this where I've seen the women that have come from here. There was I can't not remember this lady's name, but I know she's a white woman from the US and she married an African man.
The
And after
Nigerian
what
dude.
yes, yes, the bigger white lady, and they was like, and and Obey. And she's like, huh? And they was like, Obey, huh? Who on Obey?
Oh yeah, that
Huh?
part.
And
It's
when
like,
she said that, I really was proud to see that it was someone of a non African American culture
Mhm.
thinking the same thing. But I guess it
Hello.
might. But I'm like, when you marry different people, I guess of different back races and backgrounds and everything, it's different ideas of what they want or things. I mean, or what would be required of you based off of what I guess I want to say based off of what they grew up with. Let's go off of that.
Yes. I just know when that part comes up in my marital nuptials, whatever, how the fuck you say it, I'm a
And
mumble.
that's listen,
I'm a mumble the obey part. I'm like, you said obey on these crab legs? Bad.
listen. All I will say, as the resident divorcee, I put my time in. I think I was one hell of a wife, and here I am. Here's a drink to that.
Pretty much. But since you're a divorcee and these people are out here flying
Look,
around XYZ, that
yeah,
pulls us to our next subject, which is the soft woman era.
bruh. Who? Now,
Oh,
who wants to elaborate on the soft woman? Who wants to do it?
I mean, I've been
Allow me
seeing
to
it
be the one.
everywhere, but I'm a little confused behind it. I mean, I get the message that it's trying to send,
Yeah,
but 35 and older, and you're paying more than $1,000 plus in utilities and rent and all that, it's kind of hard to tap into a soft woman era.
Not necessarily, because
okay.
you can still be independent. And you can still take care of your things that you need to get done and things like that. But when it comes to a man, treat me like a lady.
I'll give
Yeah.
you
Make
that.
me feel soft.
I think you have to be in a welcoming environment to be soft because when when I was soft, it wasn't appreciated, right? And
Yeah.
a motherfucker was like, "Ooh, I went hard with the cuss words." An individual, there we go. An individual, an individual decided that they was going to like try dog walk my ass, and I'm like, you wow, and again, that is how I'm like, I did everything I could possibly think I could do, and again, that's what brings me to being said divorcee. I'm like, look, only thing I was guilty of was getting some car insurance canceled. Okay, that was it. That was it. That was my flaw. I
Yeah.
will own up to that with no problem. But and I saw how that was reciprocated. So because of the fact that I was giving the love and giving all that, and then you got constantly somebody that's just like, you know, I don't know how many what words we can use on YouTube. I got to change up a lot of my vernacular. Then you see somebody that's crapping on you, okay? They crapping on you, and it makes you go ahead and build that tough exterior. And then at the same time, I thought it was because of the fact that I was raised by a single parent, and I was raised by a mother. I thought that might have been what made me go hard, but I've seen her be hard and soft. I've seen her do all those things. So I'm like, okay, am I harboring some issue? But I'm like, I ain't never have no resentment against nobody that made me just say and be like, yeah, I'm gonna go out and I'm a dog. All these niggas. No, everybody don't need to pay for one person's mistake. But you can sit here, you can be loving, and honestly, like my thing with it is any love you get from me, that's yours to keep. I gave it to you and I meant it. And I don't know. I think from what I was told last, like I was told that I'm like very kind, nice, gentle, and everything else. That was the first time I ever heard that. The first time I kept hearing you so hard, and I'm like,
I ain't
no.
never heard that shit. I ain't gonna hold you. But I mean, let me not say it like that. I've
You said
heard,
what you said. You said.
but but I mean, like basically, like you said, it's just my example. Growing up, my mother was very soft,
Okay.
and I saw how people took advantage of her, and I
Gotcha.
was like, "Oh hell no, we not doing that." Now I do have a soft side, but 9 times out of 10, it's always gonna be hard
Gotcha.
because of what I saw growing up. And it's not that I don't want to, you can be nice. I've been in welcome environments, but I'm me. I know there's things I have to work on and change, but you probably always gonna get hard, Shantae. I love you. I will give you the shirt off my back. I'll do anything for you. But at any given moment when I feel like you got me fucked up, all that goes out the window.
Definitely.
But that's, I mean, you, like you said, I've seen both sides of being hard and being soft, but I also saw that being soft got you nowhere. And people, they can just do the fuck they want to do. Now, you're going to be soft for the right man or the right woman, whatever you prefer. Or if you prefer nobody, then, but other than that, I don't see. I mean, I can't predict the future. So maybe one day I will get to that point. Once I get maybe a little bit older, I'll start being more softer.
Yeah, but then it's the part of like, I don't know, like, I'll be honest, sitting back and watching. So, like, looking, I really just, look at what example I saw with my mom. And then even I'm thinking about the space that she is in now in her life. And like, so like, I cook, I clean, I cook pretty damn well. And it's like I do all those things and then still, greet you, let you know, oh, you had a great day, let them know, you're amazing. I appreciate you. And I ain't gonna say it to gas you. Now let me be clear. I ain't gonna gas your ass because I don't want to do that. That's what happens when you sit there and you light something that don't need to be lit. And they feel themselves a whole nother direction that they don't need to be felt in. And maybe that's the tough part. But it's like, I'm not about to sit here and stroke your ego and you out here making a bunch of terrible fucking decisions because, like, you then start thinking about when is the last time that you can remember that, and it wasn't Valentine's Day, your birthday, Christmas, or Mother's Day, that somebody just came and was like, damn, I really appreciate you. And you didn't even do anything. Like you might have cooked dinner, something that you were gonna do that day anyway, regardless if that person was in your life or not. You knew you had to eat, right? So you got children to feed, so you were already gonna do this. But somebody just said, I appreciate you. So it's like it's all these things of stroking the man, and it's like we letting people go around and do this, just like how they say that women are way more emotional than men.
Hello. But a small disclaimer, women era could also apply to friendships.
Yeah.
Well, not just your personal relationship. Because
See, my story's a little different. I started off hard. I was one of the homeboys, so I was a tomboy. Nigga, I treated these niggas like bitches.
You know what you
I was the nigga of the friend group. So, I mean, I had a fun time. I definitely had what a time to be alive. My daughter coming along actually softened me up. My mother, she was soft in her own way, but my mother was also strong. My mother taught me how to build a house. So yeah, I can build a house. I know how to change my oil, my brakes, all types of stuff. And that's because my mother put that in me. Just because you don't have a man don't mean you can't take care of the things that you need to get done. I will hold that forever, and I'm gonna make sure I pass it on to my daughter. However, now that I'm older and I have a daughter that I need to be an example of a lady for, there are things that I'm tapping into that I've realized I never did. Like I'm teaching her things that I never knew that I was knowledgeable of, but it's stuff that's like back in there. It's just, I've been a nigga my whole life.
Pretty much. I agree with you 110% because prior to, I'll say 3 years ago to be exact, me getting, now granted, I always kept my feet done, but me getting my nails done on a regular was a struggle. You want me to do what?
Oh, wow.
But now that I do have, even though she's 9, but I try to make sure she carries a purse now. She gets her toes done. She, and then when she get money for her birthday, go treat yourself to getting your feet done. Go treat yourself to some new slime, whatever it might be that she wants. So I definitely agree there. You do have certain little things that makes you dial back and touch into a softer side of you. Because just like I said, me getting my nails done, that's a major accomplishment for me.
Yes, welcome to the softer side of sis.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you know, but it's funny though, because as you said, I'm sitting here thinking, I'm like, damn, that's true. That's very true. Like I was not a fan of the color pink at
Mm-hmm.
all.
Lipstick.
All. Well, now here I am. It looks like a lavender, but yeah, I've definitely got on some pink nail polish. I've even got on, I didn't have my red lipstick. I even got on some pink, light pink lipstick right here.
Yes.
Fancy, actually. Yes,
I
fancy
have on
beauty.
my
Still
fancy
represent
matte red,
nonetheless.
There we go. There we
but
go.
yeah,
And
you're
this
right.
is something I
It's
never
just
would have thought
little
of.
things.
Yeah, and but it's crazy that, but then it's like, I think if anything, the best thing about this that we all have learned within ourselves is certain things that we do and don't want to instill in our daughter. We want her to know that it is your right to make sure that you are loved and that you are loved wholeheartedly, and that you don't need, not saying you don't want a man, not saying you don't even need a man, but you don't need a man to make you feel good about yourself.
Because the love
Yes, you don't
starts
need him for
within
validation.
first.
You validate
Yes.
yourself.
Yep.
So this is not saying, this is no male bash or anything. This is not saying you don't need a man. I need a man. This is not
Mm-hmm.
saying, but this is saying I still gotta love me,
Mm-hmm.
because what good am I to anyone else if I don't love myself? And I see the way I was raised. I don't want to raise a broken little girl, because again, yeah, I'm her mother, and then she gonna have kids, and I'm their grandmother. So then I see the way she's treating them, and it's a never ending cycle. And so a lot of that stuff, I realize I can stop that with me, and that's exactly what the fuck I'm gonna do, because I'm
Here's
not
the
gonna have
breaking
these grandkids and be like,
generational
god
curses.
damn. Hmm?
Yeah,
I
I can
said,
break
here's
it.
the breaking some generational curses.
Yes,
That's
yes. But
that is
now,
one of the goals as a mother, to break those, because some of the things that I've
yes.
with and had to deal with and were exposed to, I don't want her exposed to that. Like
Um,
I was saying previously, years ago, prior, like with the holidays, I'm okay with spending Thanksgiving by myself. I'm okay with spending
yeah,
Christmas by myself in the bed, watching a good movie, got my grubs. I'm set. I'm straight. But me being a mother and I have a child now, I don't want that for her. So on Christmas, if she want to go spend time with her dad and his family, I'm always going to send her. If
oh,
her grandmother wants to take her for Christmas or they want to go do some family oriented stuff, I'm going to always send her, because I want her to have that family setting environment. Showing that
Mm-hmm.
family is important, because essentially, I don't want to say I was isolated from my family, but I was isolated from some sides of my family because of other circumstances, where I have, only a few cousins that I'm super close to, or this is that and the third, or whatever the case may be. Not saying we weren't a family when I was growing up, but literally for Thanksgiving, my mom would have the food done by like 9:30 in the morning. Everybody got the staple black trays, got the tray in your room. Here's your plate. We didn't eat together. Everybody
oh,
ate their food in their room, watching whatever they wanted to watch. You
Yeah.
bring
oh,
your
wow.
plate downstairs. That's just what it
There was
is.
no sense of
Carry
community.
right.
Yeah,
It was no community, no unity, nothing. So
Yeah.
that we got this grubs now. All right. So what y'all about to do?
yeah,
That type, but I don't want that for her. So I definitely try to make an effort to always do something family oriented, whether it has to be the day before, the day after, whatever it is.
yeah.
Holiday times, I do go out my way to make sure she gets that family setting and environment.
And it's really necessary. And then like I gotta also think too, I got a little boy, right? So I don't want, like, even with him, as much as he thinks he's a superhero, as much as he thinks he's saving the world every day, like I'll go at him for certain stuff, because again, he's 4 years old. So he is exploring the world, and he's involved in everything, and that's fine. But it's still the part of, like, I try not to be too hard on him, because at the same time, you got the women who, first of all, what I'm not going to ever allow someone to do is ever be able to make a statement of, she treat him like that because she don't like me, and she take it out on him because of me. I don't. And I'm not going to give anybody the honor nor the motherfucking pleasure to say, hey, I go with the word again. I'm giving people the honor or the pleasure of thinking that that's why. No, I'm disciplining this young man who's out here acting wild. But at the same time, a lot of that skill and a lot of stuff that he stands up for when he wants something, these are some skills that he does need growing up as a man. Like,
Mhm.
you don't need to be sitting here breaking down and everything because of the fact that, like, I don't want them tantrums and stuff. I don't want him to have that with a grown woman, because when he becomes a grown man, because I don't need nobody saying, and your son, he a mama's boy because of this. No, he love his mother, and that's cool. It ain't gotta be all like that where he's like, you gonna try to treat him like he a pushover, and then because of the fact that I'm a single mother, you're not gonna sit here, or you know what, or I guess what, I'm a single woman, his father's active in his life, but we're not about to sit here and paint the narrative of I'm just taking it out, everything out on him, so that it's either my son's my king, or the woman who's acting like her son is her man, or the woman who is sitting here, or the woman who is taking it out on her son that this relationship ain't work. It ain't his cause for none of that. He had nothing to do with that. Things are the way they are because that's just how it ended up playing out. But I have to find that balance. So, like, and my balance for that is that we can go jump and do some stuff that's going to make me dirty and get stuff underneath my nails and things I don't like. But to make sure that my young man is balanced, there we go. But the soft girl era, soft woman era, I guess I'm a participant and didn't really know I was a participant until this was brought up. I didn't know.
Yes.
Maybe it's probably because I didn't make a public statement about it. That I'm in my soft woman era.
Now it's right here.
Yeah, because if I say that and then somebody go hard on me and everything, then that's when stuff changes.
Oh no, the nigga comes back out. Don't get it wrong. Peace or mirror. Take your pick.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Pick your poison. And speaking of your motherfucking poison.
Hey.
Mike. This one is to you, Mike.
Another fresh thermal moo.
I see you got your nice crisp white thermal moo, as you say, on. So how are you feeling today?
I am, I'm wonderful, man. Valentine's Day. I'm in the dark.
I see you. Where the candles at? You ain't got the mood, boo.
Hey, listen, there's no mood. Just me.
You could set the mood for yourself. Still,
I told y'all what I was doing.
I mean, it's giving you ain't pay your light bill vibes.
Oh my God.
You wouldn't be recording right now if I didn't pay. See, you try to go on me. I see.
Look, that could mean that your cell phone got paid. Like, it's a lot going on. But you know what? Honestly, he did set the mood. You say he got his moo on, so we don't know if he Winnie the Pooh in it or not right now.
You did that last week. Last week, man bender. We know what you about to do when this is over, you man bender.
The crazy part about it.
We're gonna put that in the tag since you want to keep talking. You want to interrupt.
Did you hear what I said? Did you say
our segment? Y'all didn't start on the show, the whole damn show.
I didn't make fun of you. Did you hear what I said?
My friend, I'm not Winnie the Pooh in it.
That's all I asked. That's all I did. I said we don't know if you Winnie the Pooh in it. Next thing you want to personally attack me, and that's why people can't be in their soft woman era. God damn.
This is the segment called Mike T and Shantae Friend segment, but it's also called Ask Mike. But you all A and B and see your way out of it. Ooh.
We're gonna slide right into this then. So this week I have two questions for you. They bounce off of each other, but it's not like a piggyback type question. Okay. So the first one is: have you ever taken a woman to a seedy hotel?
A what?
A seedy hotel, like the joint you pay by the hour, like a Motel 6 type situation. They leave the lights on.
The joint where they play porn on some of the channels.
Yeah, and they got the heart-shaped bed with the mirror on the ceiling. No. They don't never clean the mirror.
I've never took a woman there. No.
Have you? So you've ever been taken there?
No.
Okay.
Have you visited someone there?
I have standards. I don't know why y'all keep playing with me every week. I be killing this shit. Listen, I say, let's get these views. Every week I be killing this shit. I don't know why y'all trying to be. I'm innocent.
So you are opposed to showing up to one of these seedy hotels. So if somebody send you an addy and say, "Come through, I want you to come see me." All right, shorty, I'm gonna come through.
If I know it's okay.
You want to check the location when the picture pop up on your phone?
No, okay, so in my experience when we were growing up, there wasn't no location check back in the day.
Right.
So if you got the address to a place, you went to the place. Now, if I've seen these places, I've turned around and went home. It's simple with me. I don't know why people think that I'm this complex person. No, I get to it. If it's it looking like something, it looking like I'm going home.
Okay.
Yeah, I
So,
get it.
what's the most erotic thing you've bought in a woman for Valentine's Day?
For Valentine's Day, nothing.
Oh, gee.
I'm sorry. Listen.
Okay, fine, period. Because you ain't about to keep shooting down my shit.
Listen.
Need to invest in a remote control vibrator or something.
Exactly.
Listen, when y'all listen, this is y'all. When y'all want to be the stars of the show, Beyonce, y'all can be the star. When it's
I mean, we just giving pointers.
Okay, well, how you gonna give me pointers? I've already done that. Ooh.
For Valentine's Day, because you said nothing.
Well,
wait. Oh, he walked away to Moo. So when he, oh wow, we gotta see.
He has on the pants. Thank God.
Oh no. I thought you said he had a moo. Okay, no, he just got on a long white tee.
Yes, the thermal.
It's a thermal moo.
Oh, I've done that before. I've done.
Okay, what have you bought?
The vibrating thing. What she said, the remote control.
Vibrating panties.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
Thing. There's a whole thing like the vibrating.
Right. With the remote and all that. Yeah. I
Did
own
you get the one that you could connect to your phone, or you had the physical remote?
The phone, the remote.
Oh, so you tech savvy, and if it's the phone, that means that's kind of recent.
That's exactly what I was about to say.
Listen, man.
Hey, you can activate that joint from.
Listen, man. Y'all be thinking y'all have me figured out every week. We come on here, y'all try to think y'all be figured out. I be doing me on the low.
We see you like a thief in the night.
No thieving. No thieving. These people like me.
He got it dark for a reason. All you see is teeth and a white thermal.
No,
yeah. Baby, that's all you gonna get right here.
No,
getting this.
I dress differently when I have company. So obviously I don't have company.
So you got your smoking robe when you got company?
No, when I have here alone. when I'm here alone, I have.
Why you had to say it like that with the laugh at the beginning? When I'm here alone.
I got even sweatpants on or whatever. But if regularly, if I have company, then I have black sweatpants on. So it's just different.
Oh,
that's pull out the gray sweatpants.
Yeah,
I don't wear them. Thank you. I don't. Right where I was.
You never know when you're not gonna get some, so you don't want to tease or anything like that.
Tease. Just wear the gray.
You get the gray sweatpants on.
Just wear the thought wear.
Huh?
Just wear the male thought wear.
Right.
No, I'm not a thought.
You know what we came here for?
I'm not a thought. I'm not a thought.
You don't have to be a thought, but you can you can wear the thought wear.
Why would I do that?
The same reason why they come over to the house in yoga pants and Uggs. Slide them fuckers
and a hoodie and a scarf.
Take the clothes off.
And she real savage. She got a bodysuit on and she slides this thing over.
I tell the women the simplest things. The yoga pants, that's great, cool, nice. We don't care what you come over here. You come over here with a clown suit on. We don't give a shit.
Wow, a clown suit.
We don't care. Every week I tell y'all, man,
all that money spent on lingerie.
Listen, I listen to the Soft Women X segment. I listened to the whole Passport Bro segment. Y'all did really good work. Clap it up for y'all. But I come on here and tell y'all every single week the simplest stuff that men like. And nobody be listening to me. I'm trying to tell y'all, we don't give two nothings. As long as you get
I can believe that.
The clear moo-moo. That's it.
I can believe that.
That's all we care about. You can come with a goddamn Gary Payton jersey on. We don't care. Ooh, Gary Payton, high five.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Ooh, we don't care. You can come with a Wayne Gretzky jersey. Come with Parasucos on. You come with a pair of Parasucos.
Not Parasucos, not the sexy Sucos.
Hey, I'm waiting for them to make a comeback.
That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. We simple.
They come back, it's a wrap for me.
We listen to you every week.
No, y'all don't. Y'all don't listen to me. Y'all hear me. Like they say, a white man can't jump. You hear it. Are you listening? You're not listening to me. I'm telling y'all, we simple. Just listen, the whole trench coat and naked stuff, that don't work no more. That's stupid.
I haven't gotten to do that yet, so it's not.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's overrated.
Yeah, man.
It's overrated because when you think of as a man, no, it only works in movies because when you think about it as a man, you like, her ass really just went from her house to my house, butt ass outside. No, see, I'm trying to tell you,
in the front seat.
men don't think. We overthink a lot of stuff. Like
You're right, y'all do.
I can admit, men, we overthink a lot of stuff. I know me personally, like, okay, after the dude, I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. Did she go to the gas station? Like, she asked me, did I need anything? Did she go to the gas station? Like, hold up, wait a minute.
He was just walking around with this song.
Hey, we just butt ass naked. Wait a minute. Wait, no, this is not sanitary. COVID.
You know what? I'm done. I'm done.
So, yeah.
I mean,
but listen, I want to talk about something more serious. Okay. I punished y'all with this list. Okay. I just wanted to tell y'all that. My list, y'all list goes 0 to 100 real quick.
tell them what playlist you talking about. I mean,
okay, so Sean, we came an idea to make a playlist for each one of us for the Facts crew. So for Valentine's Day, so we can help y'all. So hopefully if you see this on Friday, you use one of our lists and you. So
you're welcome.
Yeah, you're welcome, right. So Shantae's list, let me just give you the description of everyone's list. Shantae's list is 0 to 100 real quick. The Drake song is just
there's intermission.
No, get the damn intermission. You got rappers. You a thug loving in yours. You Bobby. And I know y'all getting bored. Yeah, that's what you should have put that. Dynasty's list is a little, little mix, whatever. My list is the appreciation list. Now, there's a point in my list where you could probably have finished and y'all just laying there together. So I did that for those people. Remember, I told y'all this podcast is for the people that drink Jose Cuervo and the Casamigo.
You know what?
And the Hennessy.
I feel attacked.
No more Douce because Jay-Z just sold it. So no more Douce. No Ciroc drinkers. If you drink Ciroc, we cannot.
Well, I don't drink it no more, but
we do support you if you go ahead and
you're gonna give us a bag.
Hold on, at the 613 Faye DMV network. Please make sure to like the video and please subscribe to the podcast and all the notes here.
Bag, we get.
There we go. Yeah. So drink up, guys.
My list.
Yeah.
Like I was
your list ain't seeing my list. I don't care what you say.
No,
so what?
Is great getting it in. You're listening. You listen to the moment, like, it's a moment.
It's not a moment. You can run that back. You can run it back.
I'm looking at your list. Yeah, you're going to have to run it back. You have to run your list back because you're.
Let me also be clear. I had on my list and my songs were removed because of someone not necessarily liking said artist who will remain unnamed.
Hold on now. Don't do that.
He has some bangers.
See, I knew you was going to do something like that. The man shot a girl in the damn foot.
Hey.
He's not going to be on no list.
Did you see Harlem Nights?
No, did you see Harlem Nights? That's a movie. This man did it in real life. No,
look.
He got to get removed from the list.
Yeah, ain't she? He's
4'9" and he's Canadian. He can be off the list.
So she already knew what the chances of her getting shot were. Okay, Napoleon Complex was written over that whole thing.
Not doing that on the 6th.
You got to be able to separate the music from the artist. They said it to R. Kelly.
You gotta hope that I'm gonna say it. Clip this, Jay. You better hope Meg don't meet her. Better leave Meg alone. She got shot. She's the victim. That boy, 4'9", off the Hennessy. He drank like a gallon of Hennessy. His whole body full up with Hennessy. He don't have no regular thoughts. He shot the girl, man. He not on no list.
I'm not.
Freak yourself. Not on the list. Nobody list. He's banned too. He would talk.
So okay, as long I just want to make it clear because I have a very, very nice playlist, but I just want to make it clear that
girl,
I had.
Are you ready? You talking to a 12-year-old freaky.
Okay, now like I said, in my person, as I'm glad that you did specify that my person was not R. Kelly, but I don't know what's worse, raping, molesting children or shooting a woman. Like there's no winning. No one wins.
No winning on either one, but if you do it for
R. Kelly is
R.
worse.
Kelly did it. Yeah. The R. Kelly's like, he's a serial teenage woman,
He used to
teenage
hang out in
girl.
front of high schools.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. He was hanging out at McDonald's. Imagine when he was giving out little gift cards or something. Oh God. You hanging out at McDonald's. Like that's wow.
He was grooming them. That's like, I hate that we had to turn to this Valentine's Day. That showed you that here at the 613 Network, we are committed to you. We are committed to you, the fans. We don't have no Valentine's Day. Look at us. We're all here podcasting on Valentine's Day. No one's getting laid yet. Hopefully the night's still young. But it's
Yes,
almost, so it doesn't make a difference. None of us are going to get laid. We're doing it for your pleasure.
Oh. Oh.
Wow. That's
I was
that
put myself on mute
that.
because what?
That's that on motherfucking that. But yeah, when these votes come in and you see that my playlist is better,
Your playlist is straight. Like you ain't seen the person in a while and you just want to get it in.
okay,
I give you that. I give you yours is straight, Pound Town.
maybe it's for the sneaky link that you ain't seen in a while. Maybe it's somebody.
See, it's a sneaky link. See, you got a sneaky link list. I think it's Valentine's Day. You're gonna be with your whatever. So I'm thinking not the sneaky link. Come on now. On Valentine's
Sometimes let's be clear. Sometimes the sneaky link songs, because you sit there, because it can sit there, it could take you back to a time when you was in that sneaky link movement. It could sit there and take you there. See, I don't take it that seriously because I might have really liked that song. So it's not about the fact of, oh yeah, me and my sneaky link isn't like there are certain songs that I won't listen to with someone else just because if this gonna bring back them type memories, this don't need to be on my playlist. That can be a song that I enjoy on my own in my free time. So
I'm not gonna lie, not too many songs on my playlist remind me of anything that I've ever done. I just like the songs just because.
There we go.
It is what it is. Like that's just me. Well, let me not say that, but yeah, I just like
people when you
edit,
vote.
Edit.
People when you vote, and we're not editing that. People when you vote.
Oh yeah, that's what we're missing. Yes, we're gonna it will be out. You all will see the end results. We'll make sure that this is up there and we post it to our page so that you all can see who is the winner of the Valentine's Day playlist edition. It's not you. Of the Valentine's Day playlist edition. Because right now
she just gave a promo for her. She just gave a promo for her list. My turn. Listen,
okay, go ahead.
She is just getting to it. You could be a sneaky link. You can be Throw Baby. You can be that for her list. That's her list. Okay. She got city girls on her list. Like, how serious did she really get?
I have city girls.
Hold on, fans. How serious did she really get? City girls in it. I mean,
you making a movie. What's wrong with that?
With the sneaky link, you making a movie?
No comment.
There we go. Safe answer.
Listen, okay.
Pew, pew, pew.
Mine is a moment in time you don't forget.
Oh, he's selling it. He is selling that gray sweatpants energy. Is what he is selling.
He's love ballads.
From the top to the bottom. From the top to the bottom, mine is all about.
Okay, Chico DeBarge. We see.
No, relax. Relax. Hey, listen, Carisha. Listen, I'm just trying to tell you my list is a moment. Now, like I said, you can get to a certain point, you have already finished, but then you enjoy the night together in the lustful arms of holding each other. See, mine is not a sneaky list, people.
Oh my God, now the sneaky link. My list
is 2023. We're not sneaking anymore, y'all.
It's not sneaky.
Women, men, hold on. Women. I said women first. So I'm pro women.
Oh my God.
Women, men. We are not
the shit out of
Grace. We are not being hid.
I love your thoughts on the show.
Not being hid in 2023.
Oh yeah.
If you with that person, ain't no more sneaking nothing. That was COVID. Sneak, because you had to sneak on the streets because you had to get, the popos out there. They try to pull you over because you're on the streets with COVID. You're not supposed to be out the streets. That's why I was sneaky. It's not sneaky no more. You better get claimed in 2023. If you don't get claimed, you lame.
If you don't get claimed, you lame. Wow.
Oh God. I
Put
mean,
on a t-shirt.
you got a valid point. You do. I'll give you that.
You do. Okay, well, let me sell my playlist here. Okay. See on mine, I hit you with some of them songs that you might have forgot about. But then as soon as you start hearing, you like, oh, like I'm starting off hot. I'm starting out like my joy. The first song on there is this song that you remember when this person came out. They had another song that was apologizing to a woman for how they treat her and everything. Then they came out with this other one, this right here. This man who is also of a short stature, but he is a singer. He is quite talented. But I'm sitting here taking it from the, I done missed you. I ain't seen you in a little while. And by this little while, this can mean you went to work. All right. Then you coming in there, you setting the mood, light the candles, and bring the wine. See right there. Okay. But that right there, that is showing that like I missed you. I missed you. And then it's ending in the end with, I don't know, I've said a lot of curse words this evening, more than I needed to say, but it ends with the song FMB by Tink. That one right there. That right there. You can think of what you think it means, and it does mean that. It definitely does. But I got a couple of classics on there. I got a couple of things that the streets loved it, and then I got a song that I know that a lot of people did not know about, and then I put that on the list there, and people checked it out. It's pretty amazing. But I got some great artists, definitely selling the vibe, definitely selling a great time. I would say that condoms, Plan B, honey pack, all that, you're going to need all that. You're going to have a great time. You're getting all that, okay? All right? Front, back, side to side, run it back. Boom!
We need a Blue Chew sponsorship. Blue Chew sponsor us.
Oh, no, with the 85 cell show. Not the Blue Chews. No. Our sponsor, we are sponsored by 7-Eleven and the gas station pills. That is what we
The Rhino pill. I'm weak. You know what?
Yes, yes, what is it? Blue Rhino. We are sponsored by Blue Rhino.
Extra strength.
Blue Rhino and Newport shorts. Yes, Newport box shorts. Yes.
No, come on, man. We gotta have a better.
These are jokes. These are jokes. No, that's not what mine is. No.
We gotta have Capones.
Never mind. Mine is sponsored by Virginia Slim. Okay, that right there. We are sassy. We are elegant, but we know how to have a good time. All right.
This segment needs to be done. Is there any more questions, Shantae? Please.
No, it's not. You have answered all of them, and you've shot down.
I won again.
Once again, you've shot me down. Once again.
Y'all can never get me. Never.
Oh, I got something. I just didn't want to take it there, but I guess I'm gonna have to go for the big boys.
Man,
next week.
She really did. She really does.
I don't. You're gonna pause next week. You're definitely gonna pause because you're gonna be like, wait, what? Wait, say that. Run that again. It seems that I have to go dig in the back pockets, the reserves. Mm-hmm. It's okay. You can have it. You can have it. Hats off.
You can have it.
So that's what y'all need to do next week. Tune in to the Shantae and Mike friend segment. She have something to ask me next week that's supposed to be ooh. So make sure y'all tune in, whatever it's called. I'm already flustered with my words. So.
Well, that was definitely a very, very, very entertaining segment. Check out our playlists. We have them up on our page. You can find links to our pages on the 613 Faye DMV page on Instagram, on Facebook, on Twitter, on what's the other one? TikTok, everywhere. And then of course, don't forget to subscribe and hit the like button right there. I'm sorry, it's actually like right there. Yeah, because down, there. Yep.
Either way, it's free to support us. So get it done. It don't cost nothing for you to like it. It don't cost nothing for you to subscribe. Even if you don't want to listen, just like and subscribe, and we will love you forever. And
Exactly. And we do have other shows on the network as well. So if you feel like, yeah, these women, they talking too much and everything, yeah. We're super dope, we super cool. But that's fine. You can also go ahead. We have other shows here that are for you. We have shows for everybody on this network. This is a very well-rounded network. And we want to sit here and thank you, our new co-host. Neek Neek, we got her here. She did a thing tonight. We appreciate you. Thanks for joining the squad. And for everybody else tuning in, thank you. Thanks for
Yes,
watching.
thank you.
and have
Good
a
night.
happy
It's Valentine's Day. It's time to go. Got stuff to do.
Look, gotta go.
Yep.